Start with how Kalonzo was shortchanged by ODM itself, with the hammer thing in Mombasa.
That is it was a very destructive thing, but I want to
very much below the belt.
But I want to say it was also of Kalonzo's making. You know, we had started very well. Even Uhuru was within the team that was to oppose Kibaki. And I think Uhuru was talked to by his own brothers, you know, through community arrangement. He was told, "Hii kitu iko nyumbani, why do you want to spoil for Kibaki?" And he started pulling out from opposing Kibaki directly. So the team that remained there now, you know, it was Kalonzo, Raila, and
the rest. Muthama, Kalonzo.
I want to confess, and I know my brother may not be happy about this. Mr. Speaker, I want to confess to you, Raila entirely was for Kalonzo. What went wrong is lieutenant, Kalonzo's lieutenants, those who were in parliament at that time, they were people with no capacity, you know, to create a team for Kalonzo to support him.
That's the 2007.
They were very arrogant, yes, towards 2000. They were very arrogant. And then something was created now within the team, which somehow my sister Charity Ngilu was one of those who, I'm speaking the way it is.
Very openly.
Was contributing that negative look of Kalonzo. So incitements were being thrown to Raila behind the back that Kalonzo is a student of Moi's politics. Kalonzo cannot be trusted. If Kalonzo becomes the president, he will be another Moi. In fact, he will be worse dictator than Moi. Now, those who were there to defend Kalonzo, they defended him in the wrong way. Now they proved truly what is being said will come to pass. So he's not going to be a democratic person as it was being expected by the team. So what happened is a message was crafted somewhere. Kiema was one of them. Maida was one of them. Mutiso, former MP, was another one. There was a team between 8 and 10 members.
Canvas, all of them.
Yes, canvas of them. Then a declaration was made to be announced in a meeting at Carnivore, where I attended myself. And then the issues were raised there, where now, in front of Raila, the Kamba elected members of parliament announced openly that Raila is not electable, even if he's left alone. And I don't know why this came. Although there were those murmuring, you know, we are going to this meeting, no, you are supporting, no, now Ngilo is coming, you know, Ngilo had come in now. And she was very much.
And became part of the Pentagon later.
Yes, you know, she was out now to bulldoze and bore Kalonzo out completely. So our plans worked. Our plans worked.
She elbowed Kalonzo out.
Completely.
What was the role of Ruto in that? Ruto was also one of those who really supported Raila, I think.
No, Ruto did not come in at that time.
Yes.
He was within KANU and Uhuru. You see, Uhuru was KANU. He was still in KANU at that time. He had not left KANU. So he was now between, should we go with Kibaki? Moi's position as the father of the party now at that time was KANU should stand alone. Ruto realized that they are going to lose. Uhuru realized that they are going to lose. But Ruto pretended to be holding Uhuru for KANU to be a presidential candidate. So at the end of the day, Uhuru realized that he's not going to win. So Moi was not happy about Uhuru. So Uhuru left and squeezed and pulled himself back.
Just as a member of parliament?
As a member of parliament.
And Ruto went to Raila.
Then now,
Ruto went to
Raila
Raila.
was normal.
So
he went to Raila.
Yes.
So now, Kalonzo By the time we were going to Mombasa for the armor to be lifted, the enemy had already been built up and created. So Kalonzo was the enemy of the unity of Kenyans. Now Ngilu was working around the clock to make sure that Kalonzo is out. And this is now what happened in Mombasa. The armor was lifted, and that was the end.
The way
The
way I saw him myself.
But my advice that time was work with Raila. Still, Raila does not want to be the president this time. He does not want. But Raila now was encouraged by the Pentagon now that was formed at that time, Gilu and the others now. They came out and now they strengthened Raila's position, and Raila gained courage now to seek for presidential vote. And that's how Kalonzo lost in 2000.
Mr. Nice man of the Kenyan politics who has been cheated by everybody, would you say? Kalonzo, because I wouldn't say he was naive, but he had such a positive disposition towards his friends. He supported Kibaki.
I don't want to say, I support him, but I don't want to say that he was cheated by almost everybody. Because, for example, that is what happened at that time.
Yeah.
With Kibaki and Raila, they were all together. The prime minister position and second deputy president was not created. So they all lost. And they were cheated, all of them, not Kalonzo alone.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to 2007, coming inside now, you know what I've just said, what happened?
Yeah.
So nobody cheated him. 2013 is where Kalonzo got it wrong. Because the indications, the body language started coming out from Kibaki's office, that the top guys there, they were not for Kalonzo. Using Mutua as insider. Mutua was used as an investigator.
The government spokesman.
Yes. He was being a Kamba now. A fake Kamba man. He was used to investigate Kalonzo, you know, to tell Kalonzo who he is and how he is related to our brothers here. And you know, those casual talks you raise and say, hey, ndugu yangu, do you think our friends here, they are going to support us, to support me? So he will report, that's why I don't like him. He will report, I was a whip, I know. You know, I was a powerful government whip. He will report it negatively and portray Kalonzo to be again a tribalistic person, a person who
doesn't trust them,
who cannot be trusted, and he will never serve them. So when that body language started coming out, I told him, we better talk to Kibaki. But the speaker, with my courage, I walked to President Kibaki's office and I asked him, Mr. President, you know, it all started with me. It's me who came to you and told you are going to lose, and Kalonzo is going to lose. You better get together and form a coalition that will strengthen your position. And things worked. We signed an agreement that was signed by Muthama and Musila on behalf of Kalonzo. Your side was signed to you, was represented by late John Mishuki and Kimunya. Do we still stand with that agreement? Because the way things are happening now, it looks like we are deviating from there. And I had a very strong discussion with President Kibaki.
What did he tell you?
The way Ruto is doing today, I wish, and this is the steps and the way I wanted to go. Either you fulfill what we agreed or we go out.
And run.
And tell Kenyans, this is what is happening. So immediately after that meeting, the president called Kalonzo, told him, our friend Muthama was here and he was very tough on this issue of what is going to happen. Coming down. And then Kalonzo called me, told me, go slowly, the president is for us. And you see, so what I'm saying is that he was not cheated. What is happening with Ruto now? If Ruto will withdraw, go and sit and wait for Uhuru to decide for him, do you think he will decide on his favor?
He's fighting his own war.
Say it again. So nobody will come to you and tell you, you look nice, you speak well, this is the seat for you. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. He had to fight and show Kibaki with or without you.
On